Everybody, Lee and Harry from Michigan Off-Road, back in the garage with my 2021 RZR Premium Pro. If you happen to watch our last video, I had put on an EVO BOV and a full 3-inch EVO exhaust. But today we're going to add a few more things. Thanks to the side-by-side blog boys, I ordered a V-Flow intake kit, silicone charge tube kit, Shift Tech essential clutch kit, and Stage 3R tune with launch control. I'm not going to get fully in depth into what we're doing, but at least they'll let you know what we're doing with, the ins and outs if we have any struggles. But at least kind of give you an idea of what's involved in doing the job. So we're going to get started probably with start tearing into making the airflow tubes off and the side panel, and just stay tuned and Alright, got the cover off, and your air tube looks pretty clean. We'll find out how. We heard it's pretty easy taking them off. We're going to find out here real quick. Alright. A little belt dust. It's alright. We'll clean it up beforehand. And try not to lose. If your clutch has shims in it, they got shim plates. Make sure you put them back where you got them from. Just sit there and pull this guard cover off to get access to the bolt for your primary, make it a little easier for you. If I have an impact, it seems like it's a little stiff, but we'll get her off there. Also, for your installation instructions, if you actually go to the EVO site and use your phone to scan in, it will give you installation instructions on your setup and what you're going to do with your weights, any helpful tips that they can point your way. Getting the bolt out of the primary was a little tricky. I had to put some heat on it, but alright, we're going to go ahead and see if we can use this as the clutch is like a slide hammer and see if we can get the thing to pop. We just zipped off the faceplate for the primary clutch, and now we're going to have to install this. I do believe it's the gray one. I have to check out. Pull that off. Make sure you mark. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the wrong one. I think I might have to go to the green one. Everything looks good. Inspect everything while I'm in here. Yeah, that's definitely a little more heavy duty compared to the wow, yeah, there's quite a bit of difference there. Looks good though. All right. Is that right? I think it's this one.
Setting for it, not there.
Yeah, it is that one. All right, recap. It is the dark or the silver or the gray, not the blue. This is the secondary spring. So the primary is going to be the gray or silver or whatever they want to call it. But that is definitely a little more robust compared to the factory. All right. Now that we got I think that's called the spider. I'm not positive, but now we have to pull each arm off, and then we're going to have to set up using our EVO specs goes with our tune and everything. Set up our new arms and our weights according to their spec to get us with our engagement for our shift points. So let me pull them out and then we'll get them set up. Okay, I got the new arms in with the weights in. Just blew it all out, just double checking everything, make sure I tighten all my hardware down, and we're gonna start to reassemble it. Here he's working on the tubes. There's a pretty nice sizable difference in the V-flow tube. EVO has a silicone tube, really nice job on it. There's quite a bit, no restriction anywhere. The sensor, you have to use the same hardware, so these clamps got to be saved. They're used on this kit. Alright, when you go ahead and do, we're going to put I think this is called the spider, I'm not positive. You have these little discs, they sit back in these pockets. And again, make sure you go off your mark to match up so nothing is out of alignment. I don't know if it really matters or not, but we're going to find out. I'd rather be safe than sorry. Putting every piece back the exact same way. Got it, to my best of my knowledge. be a little tricky. I might have to put a tiny dab of grease on these just to hold them in spot. But try this. I got to come up with an idea.
Oh God, Harry's got ideas. We got the ideas,
Got
guy.
an idea you need.
We got everything back in there together. Covers on, tubes are on, EVO blow-ups there. Got the V-flow tube. Very easy to work on. It just don't get in a rush. But everything's back together. Put the bed back in it. I got put the back seat back in. And we'll go out and give her a little test.
Yep.
Not too bad, huh? What, take us 4 hours?
About 4 hours,
Yeah.
4.5 hours.
Yeah, not bad, not bad. All right, bed's on it, seats, backs, everything's back in it. We're gonna give it a try here in a second. Everything looks good. Wasn't too bad, but got a few, you change the springs and your primary and secondary. You definitely, the tubes we put on, they don't have, won't be as restricted as these ones are. And by the way, this is the lights that Harry's making up like that, soon to be available on Sophie Off-Road. So eventually in our videos we'll put a link in the page.
Yep.
But as
RGB chase light.
RBA chase light?
Yep. So you got 120 patterns, select your colors, patterns, whatever. We'll get it set up and show y'all.
Yeah. And actually, if you go on to Michigan Off-Road, you might be able to see
Yeah, I got
some of the displays,
little demonstration video on here of it, I think.
along with your Can-Am fans,
Yep.
which I always, on my Facebook, I also turn around and share links to. But all right, we're gonna warm this thing up, run it outside, and I'll give it a test. Worked that time. Yep. Here we go. We'll give it a test run. I just tried it. See how it works out. Something. Let's check it out. Something broke. We're back in the garage. Unfortunately, I think we broke an axle. Does launch control work? Most definitely, but maybe a little too much. We got some issues going on here. it's bouncing. We don't know why. Tear it apart real quick and take a look. Back to the drawing board. Okay, good news is didn't break an axle, but I sure shredded a belt. I thought it was a good belt, but as you can tell, she's not looking so good anymore. Missing chunks. That's an easy fix though. Yeah. Oh yeah. All right, time to break a new belt in and get it stretched in before I sit there and actually use launch control. All right, further updates down the road. Harry, thank you very much. We'll get her back together and we'll hopefully do some trail riding here, and hopefully the thing's gonna be right. All right, until the next video, thanks for watching.